Shalom. It's King Kashim Malaki Akashim. Let's talk about the Lamanites in the sealed portion. The Lamanites are from the Book of Mormon, the Book of Mormon. Let's go to the sealed portion, chapter 79, verse 7. And it shall come to pass that they shall begin to destroy the Lamanites and take from them their lands and force them into places which are desolate and void of the precious things that these European nations desire. And the Lamanites shall begin to dwindle in numbers and lose their nations and their lands to the effects of the lust of the great and abominable church. And the men who shall destroy the Lamanites shall think that they are doing Yah a service, because they believe that the Lamanites and all those who are of a dark skin, and all of those who are of a dark skin, are those who have been cursed of Yah and not worthy of the full brachium, blessings of the Father, Abba Yah. And this wickedness shall be taught unto them by their leaders and their priests, who are all servants of Shaitan, and shall follow his will in all things. 11. And thus the 8th beast of which Yehochanan, John, wrote shall begin to rise up out of obscurity and gain power for itself. And those who shall colonize the land of promise shall begin to have much disputation and contention with the government that controlleth them from across the oceans, which government shall be set up against the nations in the great European empire. Let's skip to verse 22. And it says, and like those leaders in the kingdom of Shaitan before them, they have done all things that they might get gain and protect themselves and their families. Know ye not that many of these founding fathers that you hold in such high esteem held men of dark in servitude, right? Now, let's skip to chapter 37, verse 23. Still in the sealed portion. We are still in the sealed portion. For behold, in the last days there shall be some among you who would like to think that because of their lineage or because of the color of their skin, that they are better than their brothers and their sisters. But I say unto you, who shall think these things? Yeah, study the lineage of Yahayasha according to the flesh. And if you study the lineage of Yahayasha according to the flesh, you shall find that he have the blood of the Canaanite, which is the dark blood of those whom you condemn because of their bloodlines. And from all the sons of Jacob, one of the most wicked, even Yahayada, Judah, was chosen to be the direct ancestor of Yahayasha. You feel me? So let's get out of the sealed portion, right? Now we see that Yahayasha had the Canaanite blood, and they told you about the land of promise. What is the land of promise? The Book of Mormon, Ether, chapter 2, verse 7 and 10. And Yahaya would not suffer that they, the Jaredites, who preserved the Abari Elishan, Proto-Canaanite Hebrew language, during the Tower of Babel, which is the Adamic language of creation. All right, let's go back. And Yahaya would not suffer that they, Jaredites, Yaradium, should stop beyond the sea in the wilderness, but he would that they should come forth even to the land of promise, Americas. For behold, this is a land which is choice above all other lands. Wherefore he that do possess it shall serve Yah, or shall be swept off. For it is the everlasting decree of Yah. The book of Adam and Chaya, Adam and Eve, pages 51 and 52 says, O Adam, there will go from thee a seed that shall replenish it, and that will defile themselves with their chata, sins, and with their yielding to the behest of Shaitan, and by following his works. Therefore will I bring upon the waters of a flood, and overwhelm them all. But I will deliver what is left of the righteous among them, and I will bring them to a distant land, and the land in which thou dwellest now, Americas, shall remain desolate and without one inhabitant in it. All right? And the sealed portion says that Eden, Aram, is in North America. But back to the book of Adam and Chaya, Adam and Eve, page 177. And it says, moreover, at that time, the whole earth was not filled with people, but only the land of the garden of Maracas, in which dwelt the children of Seth, Shataya, and the place inhabited by the children of Cain. Besides that, the whole earth was bare of inhabitants. But when the flood came, it bare the ark, and brought it to this land of trouble, Afro-Eurasia. And this earth was filled with people. And that land, Americas, was laid waste. This is all explaining Atlantis. Northwest Africa is America. Now, that was just a sidebar. So, what language was Yahayasha speaking in the New Covenant? Let's go to Mashayah, Acts chapter 26, verse 14 and 15. When we had fallen to the earth, I heard a voice saying to me in the Abaria Lashan, Abaria language, ancient Hebrew language, which is Proto-Canaanite, all right? Which is Proto-Semitic, not modern Hebrew, that is Aramaic, Syriac, Arabic, Chaldean. Okay, let's go back though. When we had fallen to the earth, I heard a voice saying to me in the Abaria Lashan, Hebrew language, Shayal, why are you persecuting me? Is it not hard for you to kick against the truth? Amatayah, the truth of Yah? I said, who are you, master? He said, I am Yahaya, the Savior, Yahayasha, whom you are persecuting. So if he spoke the Abaria Lashan, not modern Hebrew that was created in the 1900s for the false state of Israel, which we are Yasharal, Yahayada, Judah, Israel, Judah. So let's go to Yabalium, Jubilees, chapter 12, verse 22, right? It says, Abariam called to the promised land, which is the land of Canaan, where the Canaanite language will be resurrected after the land of Canaan was overtaken. Isaiah Yashaya chapter 19:18 explained that the Proto-Canaanite language is the ancient Hebrew language of Yahya. Now, Abariam called to the promised land, and he made an end of speaking and praying, and behold, the word of Yahya was sent to him through me, saying, get up from your country and from your family and from the house of your father. Go to a land which I will show you, and I shall make you a great and numerous nation, and I will baraka you, bless you. I will barak you, barakata, bless you, and I will make your name great, and you will be baraka, blessed, and the earth, arats, and in you shall all families of the arats, earth, be baraka, blessed. And I will bless barak them that barakata, bless you, and curse them that curse you. And I will be Allahaya to you and your Baniah, your son, and to your Baniams, Baniah, and to your sons' sons, and to all your seed. Do not fear. From now on and to all generations of the earth, I am your Allahaya. Now, it says, Abariam is taught Abariah. Abraham is taught Hebrew, okay? Verse 25 to 27. And Yahya Allahaya said, open his mouth and his ears, that he may hear and speak with his mouth, with the language, the Lashan, which has been revealed, for it has ceased from the mouth of all the children of men from the day of the overthrow of Babel, the Tower of Babel. And I opened his mouth and his ears and his lips, and I began to speak with him in Abariah, Hebrew, Proto-Canaanite Hebrew in the land of Canaan, which is the promised land, all right? America. And he took the books of his fathers, and these were written in Abariah, Hebrew, and he transcribed them, and he began to study them. Then I made known to him that which he could not comprehend, and he studied them during the 6 rainy months. All right? So when they say biblical Hebrew, actually scriptural ancient Hebrew is Proto-Canaanite. The Proto-Canaanite Abari Elashan Hebrew language, indeed, is the language of creation. Shalom.